Hi, welcome to Strategically Styled. My name is Lisa. I am a school teacher, a woman over 50, and this channel is dedicated to helping you achieve your style goals. Question: do you have a closet full of clothes and yet on a regular basis you struggle to find something to wear? If that is the case, you need to stay tuned because we're going to get to the bottom of this. But if you are new here, I will ask if you like this video. Please thumbs up, like the video. It really does help my channel and I really appreciate it. Click the subscribe button and join the community, and click the notification bell so you will be notified when new content is uploaded. So let's get into it. This video is part 3 of my series on finding your personal style. If you've missed the previous videos, I will link them above, below, somewhere where you can find them. And back to where I began, do you struggle to find something to wear on a regular basis in spite of the fact that you have closets or drawers full of clothes? If that is the case, then chances are there's one of a few things that may be happening. A, you have clothes that do not fit your body, literally. They do not fit your aesthetic. You just don't like them and you don't want to wear them. They do not fit your climate. You used to live here and now you moved there and you just don't have them anymore, the same climate, or they don't fit your lifestyle. That is what we're going to talk about today, keeping it real, making sure you have clothes that fit the life you are actually leading right now, not the life you used to live when you worked here and now you're retired, or the life you want to live when someday, one day, you will be retired or make a move to a different climate or whatever. The life you live right now. Keep it real. So I'm going to quickly show you these letters. These letters are going to represent different categories of clothing. So C is casual, meaning I need to put something on to go to the post office, to go to the diner and have lunch with a friend, or bowling, or whatever, casual things, casual. D is dressy, meaning not casual. You're not wearing a tuxedo and a ball gown here, but you want to be a little more dressed up, maybe a little more polish. And then S is for semi-formal. If you're doing something like, say you're going to a wedding and you want to be a little bit more than what you would wear to work, but you're still not quite in the tuxedo ball gown phase. And then formal, you going all out. You want the gown, the train, perhaps a tiara. You know what I'm saying. Then other categories may be specific to your lifestyle, like E would be exercise, and H might be hobby. If you have some specific activity you do in your life, like pottery, gardening, or whatever, where you need specific clothes, particularly if it's a messy hobby, do you have clothes for that? So here is this chart, and you might want to grab yourself a piece of paper and a pen, a pencil, a crayon, and just play along. Do this for yourself. So on the side I have the days of the week, and across the top I have the categories that are specific to my life. And here, for example, on a Sunday I typically go to church, and I do this in person, so my Sunday church is going to be a little dressy. That is me. And then I come home and I put on something casual. I may also exercise. So on a Sunday, and for me, exercise means going for a walk. I try to walk 2 miles at a minimum, but you know how it is. So E, I might put on some exercise clothes, and then after that I will put on some casual clothes, and that is my day. And then on Monday, now during the summer as a school teacher I'm not going to work, but well, I kind of am because school starts in August, but I don't want to talk about it. But anyway, I'm going to wear something dressy, and then I'm going to come home and put on something casual. Maybe I'm exercising, maybe I'm not, and so on and so forth. So if you do this for your whole week, then you get a good overview of what you're doing, what is your real lifestyle, and do you have clothes that you can easily get that will match up with your lifestyle, and clothes that make you feel comfortable, confident, and chic, because we want to feel chic. So for me, let's look at one of my categories, the dressy category. And for me, as you will see on my chart, I am pretty much going to wear the same kinds of things to church and work. For me, they're interchangeable. So at my church, I wear skirts and dresses, and I also wear pants. And let me just point out, fun fact, I think there's me and a 94-year-old woman who on a regular basis are really the only ones I ever see wearing skirts or dresses. Pretty much everybody wears pants. So just the two of us are a little bit extra. And hey, we're going to do us. So anyway, and here, what I'm suggesting that we do once you establish the categories of your life that you need clothes for is just develop simple outfit formulas of something you can default to and quickly get dressed in a way that is still stylish. So for me, it's going to be during the summer, a button-up shirt and maybe a skirt. And so this first one is a thrifted skirt, a button-up shirt with a hidden placket, meaning the buttons are covered, and I threw on a cardigan and a pair of heels. Now let me say something about this cardigan. I realized it is summertime and it's hot. Right now we are in the middle of a heat wave. The temperature's going up to the 90s. However, I don't spend a lot of time outside in the summer when I can avoid it. I find I lean into my inner vampire and I stay out of the sun. And at my job and at my church, I am very blessed that there is air conditioning that is very functional, and the air is very conditioned, sometimes too conditioned. And so I find it necessary to have a jacket or sweater. I'm not complaining. I'll put my cardigan on. You keep it cold, that's fine. So that is how I'm living. So anyway, that is that. And the heels just kind of dress it up a little bit. So that is something I would wear to church or to work when I return someday soon. And then the second scenario, same thing. I have this printed skirt that I would wear to church or work, and this black button-up shirt. This is a men's shirt from JCPenney's. I am wearing a little camisole underneath it because the way I have it wrapped, you would get a little midriff, which is fine, but I would not midriff it at church or at work. But if it was some other event, I may forego the camisole, just FYI. So that is an example of an outfit formula that I would put together. So if I had to go, I'm tired, I really can't think about it, I'm going to let me grab a button-down shirt and put on a skirt. And off I go to whatever I'm doing. So here, taking it from dressy, let's go back to be casual. And for casual, I'm going to wear maybe a casual skirt that's not really as formal, like this long cargo skirt, and my JCPenney button-up shirt, and this pair of sneakers, which I also got from JCPenney. They are by a brand called Pop, and they are the Declan sneakers. And yeah, so I would wear something like this. And then, again, keeping with the button-up shirt, depending on the weather and where I was going and what I was doing. Like, say, I don't do a whole lot of bowling, but if I was going to, I probably wouldn't want to wear a skirt per se, or I wouldn't want to wear one this fitted. I think I might need to be able to move around more, so I might wear some cropped pants, which I just aesthetically like. And here I'm buttoning the shirt up or maybe unbuttoning it, but I have this Walmart tank underneath it, and I'm wearing it with sandals. And my little Willa bag is what I call her because it was a gift from someone named Willa, who's a dear friend of mine. And so that is one option. And then I might wear a button-up shirt and a pair of shorts, which, depending on the weather and where I'm going, that might be the better option. And here I'm wearing it with these thrifted Crown Vintage slides. So that is what I might do for a casual look during the summer months. Obviously, as the weather changes and it gets cooler, I may be foregoing the shorts and moving on to and changing my footwear to boots or something else. You know how we do here. So that is casual. So next, let's go from dressy to casual to what if I had to attend a funeral? So let me show you my OOTD, and if you saw my What I Thrifted in June video, you already saw this dress, very lovely, with the little details. This is like a black denim, and so I might wear something like this to a funeral. To be clear, I will wear it to church, work, or other places as well, but specifically now, you can make your own decision about this, and I know it's becoming increasingly more popular, more popular, I guess is the best word, for people to just wear whatever to funerals and not necessarily you have to wear black, but maybe it's just my age or whatever. If I'm going to a funeral, particularly if I don't really know for sure what's going on, my default is I just wear black, and just to be situationally appropriate. And here's the thing with the hat. If this is a summertime funeral and there is also followed with a let's go to the cemetery and stand outside in the summertime sun, I would like to have a hat with me, and this one has a really nice wide brim to kind of keep the sun off my face. Inner vampire, I'm telling you. So that is that. In the situation with the scarf, and I don't know anybody else who grew up in a holiness church tradition, but it's just something that when I go to church or churchy things, I tend to carry a little scarf in my purse with me. And if when you sit down and the hem of your dress kind of rises up, sometimes I will like to cover my lap with the scarf. Now, you don't have to do it. And depending on your church, nobody else is going to be doing it either in this day and age, but that's just a me thing. So, and this is about finding things that fit my lifestyle and you finding things that fit your lifestyle. My next black dress I also featured in my previous What I Thrifted in June video, in this lovely Ann Taylor lightweight, cool cotton dress with pockets, and it's just wonderful. I have worn this dress 4 times since I've gotten it. 4 times. So certainly getting the cost per wear there. And I would wear it to church or other places, but if I needed to, and I have actually worn this to a funeral a couple Saturdays ago, and I wore it with a different hat, and there was not a go to the cemetery component at that funeral. The person had been cremated, and it was just more of a memorial. But anyway, something black just in case. And the question becomes, if you had to attend a funeral, what would you wear? Do you have some good options for that? And maybe you should put something together and just hold on to it for the time of trouble. Next, we'll talk about the semi-formal category. Now, for me, semi-formal means maybe I'm going to like a semi-formal kind of banquet. Maybe I'm going to a wedding or something like that. Now, I've only attended one wedding so far. This whole year, just one wedding. And if I were attending something where I wanted to be just a little semi-formal, I like to add a little sparkle. I think having something metallic, something sparkly, just always dresses things up. So I'm going to show you a couple variations of that. I have this thrifted sequin skirt, and I'm wearing it with this chiffon ruffled blouse that I've had for almost 20 years now. I put on these green shoes just to give it a little pop of color. I wish I had some nice formal black shoes, and I don't. So I'm going to put that on my wish list because I wish I had them. And so I like the sparkle and the shimmer, and it just makes you feel a little dressed up. So this is the kind of thing that I would default to and especially sometimes these events come up last minute. It's not like you've been planning for months and months. You get a phone call that day, hey, would you come with me to this semi-formal thing? Or I really need you to come with me. And something I can quickly say, oh yeah, sure. Let me just grab my sequin skirt and my chiffon blouse, and I'll be right there. And another version is this sheer top oversized shirt that is thrifted and gifted. I say thrifted and gifted because I was at a thrift store in Philadelphia with one of my sisters, and I saw it and my heart just began to pound. I was starting to swoon, and she got it for me. So Philadelphia is still the city of sisterly love. So thank you so much. And I am putting it over this black tank in these silky black pants. And I have the pants and this little silver bag were both thrifted, FYI. And again, some basic black shoes, but I'll work on that. But anyway, if today I had to get up and go to some semi-formal event, I would readily throw this on in a heartbeat and be on my way. Now, one of the things I forgot to mention when I was talking about church and work, I didn't show you pants because, again, I wear pants to both places. So here is a pair of ivory pants from Casper with a button-up shirt from JCPenney's. And I keep saying pennies, plural, and it's penny, just one, but I don't know why. I just want to increase and add to their name. So that is one variation, and I'm using the button-up shirt as kind of my jacket third layer. So if it's hot, I can just take it off and go with this t-shirt. If it's not, I'm obviously going to keep it on and just kind of have a little something on my arms. And then here is my lovely sheer jacket again, but this time over a white shirt, black pants, and it just makes it, I think, a little less formal with that. So, and also altering accessories can change the vibe or the tone of an outfit as well to add a little extra or dial it down. So anyway, these are some of the things that I'm doing. But hopefully what you're getting out of this is coming up with a realistic outlook of your lifestyle and coming up with outfit formulas of things that you can readily get dressed that fit your life and your lifestyle. So thank you for watching, and I hope your day is blessed and stylish.